we want to talk about the distinction between an abstract data type and a data structure. So an abstract data type acts as an interface. So things we interact with, how we see data, how we operate within this data type. And I'll show you an example in a second. But with data structures, we care about the implementation of perhaps this interface we might have described prior to implementing. So to describe some kind of data type, let's say we describe something that searches stuff in a let's say in a collection of data. Now this is very abstract. You can see we don't have any specifics on how the search will happen and what kind of collection of data we have or anything. So we just described some abstract data type which simply searches stuff in a collection of data. That's an ADT. And it's a very vague ADT, of course. We have other kinds of ADTs that maybe may paint a clearer picture in our heads, but ADT nonetheless. So a data structure is an implementation. So let's see how to implement something that searches stuff in a collection of data. We might use breadth first search to search for stuff in a graph, or depth first search to search for again a graph. We can use linear search in a list or something, or an array I should say, because once again a list is an ADT, and an array or an array list or a linked list, all these would be examples of data structures. So like I said, linear search in an array or linked list, graph. So these are examples of data structures, how we implement and maybe optimize and lower the cost of performing these operations we described with ADTs, with abstract data types. Right? So abstract data types, we're not worried about how it's implemented. Data structures are where we worry about the implementation and the complexity and this and that. But really, that's the distinction we make between the ADT and the data structure. Right? So one cares about what we do with it, how we interact with it, which is the ADT, and the other, the data structure, cares about how we implement it and make it run fast and this and that. And so that is the distinction between these two. Thanks for watching.